What up? What up? Boop, 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 All right, guys. We're gonna hopefully you can all hear me as people pile in. Oh, I got 3 viewers, 3 of them. We're gonna do a couple different things today as I go through some baseball bets. I want to actually I was kind of want to look at some Twitter plays and see how we get there and not check everybody's work, but just kind of mess around. So if you are just joining, if you are the 3 people who are viewing, I'm Adam Rosenberg at Hey Rosenberg. Let me see if I can retweet and just find some things. But if you guys jump into the chat, we can have some fun here. Let's see. Oh, cool. There it is. So it is happening. I'm gonna just retweet it. Boom. And that's it. All right, cool. Let's just kind of jump right into it. Skeens Insights. All right. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna start this off with a new thing. Boop. All right, cool. So, JD, Golden Boys, super well respected group. I saw this play. I wanted to take a look and be like, well, how did he decide on these things? And is that worth it? This is also they're, in my opinion, one of the better handicappers, especially on a lot of sports. So it's not an endorsement. That's just not shade. I think that they do smart stuff. So I am going to take a look at all these pieces and see if this works out for me. So let's see. Bobby Witt total bases. I mean, first of all, parlaying all these is probably smart because I guarantee these are all negative minus. So let's just take a look at each of them and let's just see. First things first, we're going to go to this Bobby Witt play. We're going to take a look. Who is going for the D-backs? It's Jordan Montgomery. Yeah, this is I don't even have to look to know that this is probably the right play. Bobby Witt's got good history against him. He overall just I was obviously, you can tell I was looking at James Wood stuff. Let me see for Jordan Montgomery. If I was doing this, how would I decide what I'm going to do? And I would basically go here and I would look at all these different pitches and I'd say, where are guys all green or above 300? And like Witt does really well against sinkers, does really against curveballs, does really well against changeups, does really well against fastballs, and does really well against sliders. He kind of does the entire thing here. I would also be looking at, let's look at Jordan Montgomery. I had no idea that he was even going. His home run rate is astronomical. And it is worse against righties. How's he doing on the road? Away. Actually doesn't give up that many home runs, to be totally honest. As I'm looking at him, let's kind of take a look. Jordan Montgomery, we're just checking this. Love a midday stream. Thank you, Gump. I'm looking at Jordan Montgomery. So Jordan Montgomery he gives up all his home runs to righties. There's 8 of them. Most of the time at home, not a lot of time on the road. So, but I do want to take his bases because I do think that he kind of overall stinks. We can take a look here, but look, the dude's like the K rate's low. The hard contact isn't great. There's just not a lot of good stuff to like here. So looking at that and just deciding, okay, this is a guy. I'm sure he's on a pitch count is the thing. I'm also just not bagging anybody on this D-backs, but if you're just joining, we're taking a look at one of the plays that came up on Twitter and just kind of seeing like, how did they get there? I'm going to take a quick look through some things and say, who would I want that is on this side? I will look. And like I said, Bobby Witt's been kind of killing the ball. Paying minus 150 for a bases prop is nuts, but he is like video game mode right now. So if you were to parlay it, I wouldn't fault you for that. I think it makes a lot of sense. Another thing that I would also probably be looking at is just the heat maps here. Yeah, like everything kind of lines up really well for him. Okay, so can totally see how they get to the Bobby Witt stuff. Harper, look, man, Harper was on my list today. So was Trey. Who's going today? It's Simeon. I like to look and see what he is doing at home. He's been a little bit better at home. At lefties at home, his ground ball rate's worse. At righties at home, actually, I mean, so here's the difference between what I seeing what everyone else is saying. So I don't know if I totally agree with Harper bases right now. I kind of actually might want to run back Trey. Just looking at some of the splits. Just, I mean, we can check it again, but let me just look. Simeon Woods, Richardson is splits. Yeah, at home, he is just noticeably worse against righties. So I don't know if I want this one. So JD, I respect you, but I don't know if I want the Harper total bases. I think I'm going to go look and see if I want Trey here. Let's take a look. Actually, well, first thing I want to do is I will take Simeon Woods Richardson. I will look at what his hits is. By the way, Streets, the Jordan Montgomery hits line is at 5.5, juice to the over. So, you know, they think he's out to dry. So I don't even know if honestly Simeon Woods is like a real fade for me right now, but we can look. Okay. So he hasn't actually allowed over 5 hits. So he hasn't really allowed over 4 hits. So I can tell you right now that I probably might not even like any play. But if I was going to take a Philly and I wanted a righty, Bohm looks good. Trey looks good. Trey still looks good. Trey looks good. So let me just take a look. I think I want Trey more than I want. Yeah, I think I want Trey more than I want Harper. A couple of not great games for Trey, and then looking at him versus righties and looking at him on the road against righties. He just has hits in all these games, and I just think that this is just an outstanding. So like his number is really good here. Okay. Let's see. Minus 103 for the overall total bases. I really like that a lot. I think we're going to, I do think that this is very, very good value on Trey. Let me just look. The final thing here is how would I look at the heat map? Oh boy. So he throws it all over there and Trey's not good at it there, but does throw it a lot up. It's pretty good on a lot of these pitches. So I still liking Trey here. Look at one thing on Harper just to kind of humor where this is all coming from. We will go. If you're just joining us, we're looking at a Twitter play and kind of seeing would we want to do that. And then we're going to dive into some stuff for some midday labbing for the slate. Harper's, priced for launch. Let's see. There's a huge price discrepancy between everything in FanDuel. FanDuel is the worst number here. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wait, Harper's plus money for his bases? This is weird. I didn't see this before. Okay. So Wood Richardson's better against lefties. Harper's a lot better against lefties. Harper does hit all of these if we decided to go this route. Again, similar stuff here. The heat maps are, they're almost identical. I can't really fault it if you're gonna, take Harper, but just, I don't know, man. For me, it's a run back of Trey. It's a run back of Trey, and that's just kind of that's where I'm landing. I'm landing with a run back of Trey. People can get mad at me if they want, but that's one thing that I'm looking down there. And it was just look, to me, ultimately it comes down to this. Trey is kind of doing that, is that you got a lot more green on green, which I like. It's a little bit too red on the other end. So look, he's going to throw him fastballs. If he throws him change ups, I think we're good. I think I like Trey. Trey, ship it. I'm actually going to make this play. One of the things that I do like to do. Okay, so let's look at the other parts of this. Sale alt strikeouts is 7. I love Chris Sale today. So let me kind of dive into this. I think I'm watching in the right spot. You are. I don't know who you are, Sean, but you are here. You are watching in the right spot. You have arrived, my friend. Welcome. Chris Sale, bang, over 7.5 strikeouts. I fucking love it. Look at this. Yeah. I'm not even going to show you anymore. Love this. Love Sale over K's. Rock and roll on this one. Sail to the moon. Come sail away. Chris Sale K's is absolutely going to be a play. For those just joining us, I'm Adam Rosenberg. I'm a host of a lot of content on Outlier. I also run the Beat the Line Discord, which is really just a group text of all my degenerate friends, a lot of which are dads with me, and we just do fun shit. We are looking at a play that we found on Twitter that we think is actually pretty sharp, and we are just checking it out. And you can there's nothing shady in my DMs, but I just don't really need everyone seeing my DMs. And we're just looking through. We've agreed that, Bobby Witt was probably a solid play. I'm not convinced on Bryce Harper, but whatever. Sale, I love. Skeens, K's. I know there's some concern because there are so many people on Skeens today. Well, you know what? He averages a K an inning. So more than a K an inning. You got to do it. So Skeens, K's at minus 106. I would absolutely take. So yeah, I'm on that. Okay. Look, man, whatever JD did, I think he did a really good job on that play. So let's take a look now at finding some of our own stuff. Okay. Shall we do that? Does anyone else, if you have a play that you like or you saw on Twitter, drop it in the chat. We can take a look at it. We'll go from there. Letting folks know. Let's see. Okay. One of the things I've also noticed when I'm looking at guys is that I tend to run back a guy a lot more frequently when I use Outlier, because Outlier does a really good job helping you find a guy who's doing stuff that it's within. If you did this thing 10 times, it's going to hit more than it doesn't. So I don't feel so bad about running something back. Okay. So let's see. First game, spoiler alert. I like O'Neal Cruz. I think Lance Lynn stinks. I know that this total isn't as high as it could be, but I like O'Neal Cruz. There's a lot of folks I know that are on, what's his name? On, Brian Reynolds. Don't hate him either. Lance Lynn isn't really going to go that long. O'Neal Cruz has good history against the entire lineup. When I go through this and check this out, look at this. It's just a lot of green, a lot of green, a lot of green, a lot of green. It all looks good on O'Neal Cruz. What is this? And let's see. And then when I look at that heat map on O'Neal Cruz, it's just nasty. He's just getting when it goes to coming to a lefty, he just, look at this. Red on red, red on red, red on red, red on red, purple on red. Crushing it. I like O'Neal Cruz to the moon. We will add him to this. Let's see. And if you were in the Discord, we put that out at plus 450 earlier this morning. Oops. And that's a free Discord. They're all free. I didn't mean to say it like that, but we just have fun and we just do the thing. I also gave it on a decent this morning. I hope it hits. I think that this is still a great number for this. Okay, cool. So O'Neal Cruz is added to this. Let's continue to go down the slate. That Simeon Woods, I just want to take a look. That Simeon Woods hit line. I know this is threading a needle here, but he's been really good about that under. Kind of like that more than I like the Trey play. I'm going to add that. We'll think about it later. If you don't want to back the Phillies today because you're like, this is good, but not great, I don't mind that Simeon Woods Richardson play there. Just because as I look at him over the last 4 weeks, never mind. Never mind. He's been really bad over the last 4 weeks. So I apologize, guys. Against lefties over the last 4 weeks. Not as good against righties over the last 4 weeks. Yeah. We want the Trey play. I like more than this. Trey to the moon. We're going to ship that one. Get out of there. In fact, I'm going to bet this now. I really like it. And I don't want it to move. So you guys can do this with me. We're going to do Trey. We're going to do minus 103, it looks like, on MGM. We're running the dude back. We are running back one of my guys. Bases. Let's see. Trey Turner is even money on MGM. So let's all hit that together. We're doing it. Trey Turner, the run back. Boom. And then I'm going to take his let's see, is there another, do I have a promo here? Let's see. Bonus bet. I have that thing. I have that thing. I have a ton of bonus bets, it looks like. All right, great. I must have lost. Okay. Trey Turner, total bases, even money. I just took that. That is on there. And then we're going to take his home run. Let's do it. Plus 450. The best. Love it when this works out. Best prices on FanDuel, which is fantastic for Dinger Tuesday. And so we are doing it. And I just locked that. Man. Trey Turner plus 450 for the home run. Even money on MGM. Just locked it. You guys got it there. Skeens and all this stuff. Okay, let's keep going through. Tigers and Guardians. The Guardians are starting Xavier Curry, who I don't really love. Who are the Tigers starting? Have the Tigers announced a starter, guys? People in the chat, have they announced a starter? You guys tell me. If they have, they have. We'll see. And again, if you have a play that you saw on Twitter that you really like, I am happy to take a look at it and just kind of do a little ananematizing. Xavier Curry, I think, stinks. Let's see. He, for the season, has a terrible home run rate. His last 3 weeks, I think he probably hasn't played a ton. So, home this season. Let's see. Curry. Oh, man. Home against lefties. I don't know. Home against righties. I don't know why that hasn't come up. Let's look at Curry. I think I'm watching in the right spot. You are. We're looking right here. We're splitting this. Okay, so he hasn't given up a ton, but he got shelled in the time at home. So I understand it. Okay. Honestly, either side, it looks like it's going to work out pretty fine. But overall, he's worse against righties. Same total batters face, righties. So let's try to find a righty. Okay. Let's find a righty on the Tigers. Total's pretty high. Is this going to be a Matt? Is this going to be a Matt Vierling day? Let's see. So we will look. God, this is terrible. Look at those hits. Look at those hits. Oh, it's awful. It's so hard to take a Tiger, but let's see who's doing really well. Who kills fastballs? This entire team and doesn't strike out. I mean, you could do. I don't want to run back. I don't like Riley Green. I kind of want Matt Vierling today. I know that he had a big day yesterday, but he's kind of the righty that I would want to go to. Let's see. Oh, you know what's been really good is what's his name? Malloy. It's been really good too. Let's see. He just hit a home run though yesterday. Plus 105 for a single. Oh, these are really fishy lines, to be honest. Never mind. Let's see the Vierling one. A guy, your cleanup hitters plus money for his HRR, or is your guy in the 3-hole? I don't know if I like that. Let's see. Matt Vierling is priced to the moon. He's killing it right now too. I don't hate this, but I prefer that we kind of try to grab something that isn't that. Let's see actually his run. Almost like his run more than I like this. Let's see. Oh, he is like priced for it. Okay, I do like him, but I don't like that price. So gonna kind of lay off of it. So that's all I really like for that game. I don't know who's starting for the Tigers. So, okay, cool. Orioles and Marlins. Okay, Kyle Tyler. Let's take a look at him. Tyler, how have you been? At home, you're okay against righties. You don't really give up a lot of bombs, buddy. Kyle Tyler, not really giving up a ton of them. He's weirdly okay. He's worse than he's advertised, but he doesn't give up a lot of hard contact. So let's take a look at these O's. And let's see if there's anybody. Oh, Suarez hasn't been great either. So let's see. Total is high. Suarez has been really bad on the road. Might want to take. Oh, do we want a Marlin? That's crazy. Away versus lefties versus righty. Oh, he's getting killed by righties. Okay. I might want to take a Marlin here. Let me just take a look at what I can bring up here. Let's see what we got on this game. You guys, like, everyone's so quiet in the chat today. I guess you're just listening to me. Okay. So let's see. Let's look at who is kind of killing it. We'll do this. I want to see. Oh, you know who I wanted to see is let's see. We were gonna fade Suarez. Ooh, Suarez might be priced to Suarez is priced to have a good game. He's been terrible on the road though. Let's see. Jake Berger. Yeah. By the way, Taylor, are you just joining? We're running Trey back. I locked it in, Taylor. So we are running Trey back. Let me see. I don't think I want to fade Kyle Tyler as much as I want to fade Albert Suarez. So let me just look. Jake Berger. You figured, yeah. You know, well, you go look and tell me you don't agree, because I think you'll agree. Let's look at him. Okay, so Jake Berger's so bad against a curveball, dude. I mean, everyone with Marlins pretty terrible against this, but I mean, we don't want to take like. Is there anybody else who's good? Jesus Sanchez. I mean, Jake Berger only mashes baseballs. Let's see. BDLC isn't bad. I hate all these players for what it's worth. We'll just to be very, very clear. Jake Berger is a BDLC is so terrible. Let me just look at how any of these guys are hitting. Here's the best way to do it. Who is hitting right now? Jake Berger. Are any of these guys getting hits? Jake Berger's hitting right now. Yeah. So hold on. I didn't realize this. The Jake Berger is like, Jake Berger is mashing right now. Like this is might be Jake Berger day. Yeah. Okay. Plus 140. That's a juicy price for this dude. Minus 110 for his HRR, which actually it looks like his total bases has a higher. Yeah, it does. He's so bad that his total bases is a higher hit rate. And let me just see. And at home, yeah. I mean, I don't really take the HRRs a lot for a guy who's batting that high in the lineup. So let me just kind of take a look here. This is a terrible heat map for this dude. I don't think I can consciously. I don't think I'm full disclosure. I don't think I'm betting this, but I like Jake. I don't hate Jake Berger. I mean, yeah, I don't know that. You just saw you're like, oh, Trevor's here. Trevor, running back Trey. We're doing Paul Skeens. We're having some fun. Let me just move this thing. Let's see. And then let's see. All right. I'm just checking my, oh, cool. My entire DK just crashed. Okay. I'm going to add Jake Berger to this, but I don't think I'm playing this. And if I want to take an O, here, let's see. Let me just look at Brian Dela Cruz. I don't want any of these guys. Sorry, I don't want to play around with it. I'll look at the let me look at this Kyle Tyler. Who do we want against him? Been working so catching. I found any dingers yet? Trey Turner, O'Neal Cruz. Those are the ones we found. Look at Jordan Hicks ER, and I will like it. I will take it. Let me look at Jordan Hicks ER after this. Who hits cutters really? Gunner hits cutters really well. Gunner this is actually like a very good Gunner matchup. Yeah, I actually don't hate Gunner here. Let's see. Yeah, I like Gunner. Oh, that's an insane price for Gunner. Yeah, we're sorry guys, we're taking this. Like this is a nuts home run price for Gunner. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna happen. Trey's gonna sell. Like guys are gonna sell. That's what happens. It's baseball. This is totally a weird thing you're gonna hear. But people lose their bets probably half the time. We were really hot though last weekend. Gunnar Henderson, though, I really love right here. I understand that Kyle Tyler, whatever his name is, Chad Tyler, Derek Tyler, whatever one of those names, hasn't been giving that up a lot, but this is an outlandish price. 560 for Gunnar Henderson to hit a home run. No, dude. And he's yeah, this is we're taking this. We're taking this. We have to take this. We have to take this in the home run. Sorry. Okay. In the chat, what did you guys want me to? Someone wanted me to look something up. You wanted me to look up Jordan Hicks. Jordan Hicks ER. Jordan Hicks as very bad on the road. I like this. I like it a lot. I like him on his way. Yeah, I like his road starts. I mean, it should be fine. There was something I was noticing with Hicks earlier. Like a lot of his stuff is better than it looks is the thing. Like look at the difference between his xFIP and his FIP on the road. I go specifically against right-handers, but like look at it. He's actually better than it looks. So it's not as bad as you'd think. If you are just joining, we looked at JD's play. We agreed on Bobby Wood bases. I like Trey more than Harper. Agree on Sale. Agree on Skeens. I showed you guys how to find it and do that stuff. I like the Jordan Hicks play. I totally like it. First of all, Hicks is a totally different player on the road versus at home. I like it. Let me just kind of see. Okay, so if you want to do Jordan Hicks plus over 2.5, let me just see one thing then. The only thing I'm going to look at on that play, Trevor, is this. What was the price on? I mean that on their first 5. So this is a better price. So if Hicks doesn't go more than 5. It's plus 105 for the over 2.5. It's technically the same play. You lose the 6th inning. If you're going to play what you're talking about, I would think that you want to play the Dodgers' first 5 team total. That would be my bet. Honestly, the total on the game is 9. I just think that this is probably a better play. So that would be what I would take. In fact, I'm going to put that in there. Okay. So let's kind of keep going through. We liked Gunner. This Nats game, Taylor, you are live with me as we're trying to figure this one out. Braves do stink, guys, but you're going to get crazy value on them to make the playoffs because the whole entire league is pretty mid. And they're going to get Michael Harris back in August. I can't believe I'm saying this as a Phillies fan. They're getting Michael Harris back in August. You're going to get Fried back in August. You're going to get Albies back in August. All those guys will be healthy for a stretch run. I'm just saying, don't quit on them yet. And you're going to get very bad value on the miss the playoffs. Don't do it. Errors help too. Like, yeah, 5 of the yard, but you can double dip. You could do the over. I'm just saying that the team total first 5 is like almost the same play, but it has a little bit of extra in it. So, okay. Again, high total here, 9.5 for a game in DC. Did we already decide on this one? I may have forgotten. I may have messed up. No, I didn't. Okay, let's do it. We were deciding on who we wanted in this Nats game. And guys, if you guys have a play that you found on Twitter and you're like, let's smell test this, drop it in the comments. I will look it up. We can do it. Marsh versus Jamont today. Okay. Yeah. So right at the top of the list on who is banging the ball is Juan Yepez. This dude is on fire. O'Neal Cruz home run. We already got. Yes. O'Neal Cruz home run is happening. We already talked about that one. And I think then, I had like Winker, I had like Wood. I need to see what the lineup is. The problem here, I mean, dude, look at this. He just crushes all of these, man. I think we're back and forth on James Wood and Juan Yepez if people want to jump in. Yepez, look, you know what, dude? Taylor, I think we do Yepez. He's batting cleanup. This is a nuts price. And the best price and we're getting a really good price where we want it. So I'm going to say that's what I'm going to say on that one. So let's do that. I think we want Yepez. I mean, you just can't deny this. It's just, I could go to Wood, but here's the deal with Wood is that Wood is like kind of seeing the ball. I mean, he's a rookie. So I'd rather take Juan Yepez. Yepez. We have decided. Yepez is horrendous. Oh, Vasquez is horrendous. Sorry. Made man. Yes. You're just sorry. I was like, wait, our S's were getting confused. Okay, cool. We're going to do that one. Let's keep going through. Oh, this Mets Yankees game. Let's see. I just got a note from Dan Morgan that he likes Bomer today instead of Trey. Let me take a look. I'm going to tell him. Let's see right here. I just want to see what he sees in Bohm. Yeah, I don't hate Bohm, but I don't love any of these. Bohm looks good. Yeah, that's because the Rockies and Sox are going to be using all of their other hitters. Bohm has been hitting well. Let's see. Do we want to do that? Oh, we already hit Trey. We're hitting Trey in the run back, but don't hate Bohm. Yeah, Bohm looks good too. But going with Trey. Going with Trey because frankly, I gotta do my run back. So all right. So there's that. Done. Okay. Trey time. Yeah, I'm going. Bohm has the history against Simeon Woods. I didn't think he did. No, he's a rookie, so he hasn't done it. He hasn't seen him yet. But I still like Trey. So going Trey. Look, and if it burns me because Trey's in the middle of a slump, so be it. As long as the Phils win, I don't care. Anyway, and let's see the other guys. So let's go to this Yankees game. Okay, so you don't usually see this. This is a great price on Aaron Judge basis. How do you guys look at this? Trevor Jones, Rangers money lines around 120, minus 120 for that. It's not bad. But let me just look at this on Judge. I mean, let me look at who's it. It's Quintana, right? Yeah, Quintana's been not good. the last few weeks, and I want to see how he's been against lefties. He's been reversed against righties, and he's been terrible against both sides. Quintana's probably going to lose his spot. I actually really do like Judge. I like Judge a lot, but let me just see something here. Oh man, he's throwing sinkers. Yeah, dude. Judge is going to take one of these to the moon. Yeah, I kind of like Judge at an insane discount that we're getting. Judge, you're getting Judge bases at plus money. I think I like it. So I'm gonna do that one. Let me just see Quintana. Yeah, I like Judge. I like Judge on this one, and I'm gonna just take one quick look at Quintana. And then, yeah, man, he's got 12 home runs given up to righties. We're going to go with Judge. Aaron Judge makes it to the card, guys. No, I mean, it's not trappy. It's just like, it is what it is. Like, he's also, I mean, it's fair price, to be honest. Like, he's got into it the last 3. He kills lefties, but they all do. And so yeah, I mean, you know, Quintana's not good, so I'd Judge is good, so I'd rather do that. Like, don't overthink like trappy lines, because the reality is that I've seen Harper posted as like plus 130, still crushes it. Like, a lot of this stuff is just algorithmically based. Like, plus 120 for Judge is fine. I mean, you also got to remember, look at the rest of the market. So it's not trappy because FanDuel has it at even money, and then it's totally all over the place on other things. So you're actually getting like a really good outlier price on what it is. That is a better price than market is more important than thinking about if something is a trap or not. So I do like Judge. And let me just see. And Judge's walk is minus 250. All right, that's a little bit of a turnoff because it means we're definitely losing an at bat. So, all right, all these lines read that the Yankees romp today. Let me see who else is there that might be good. You want to talk about someone who's in terrible form? Ben Rice is in awful form right now. There's nobody on the Yankees who's in really good form. Is the issue? Could look at Torres. Torres has good history, but you know. Minus 210 for Jet. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this game. Let's find another one. The Rays and Blue Jays game, I'm somewhat staying away from because it's a bullpen game. But let me just take a look on that. And then it's Barrios. It's Barrios at home though, and Barrios at home is pretty nasty. Let's just look. Yeah, he's very good at home the last 4 weeks. What's up, Zay? Barrios at home. Let's see something. Barrios still gives up the hits at home. I don't know if I want any Rays though, because some of these guys could like not be on the team in a day. Sean Armstrong's going to go 2 innings, and then we're getting Alexander. I don't think I want anybody in this game. Let's see. All right, we're on to that Braves and Reds game. We already talked about it. I love Sale in this game. Do we have a starter yet for the we do not have a start. Who's starting for Cincinnati? What is going on, Corey? Who is starting for Cincinnati? If anyone knows, let me know. What have I missed? You missed O'Neal Cruz. You missed me running back Trey. Chris Sale K's. Oh, Nick Martinez. That's right. Let me just see this. So that means it's effectively a bullpen game. Oh, this dude stinks. Okay, so we want a lefty. We want a lefty on the Braves who hits. We can go baseball savant. We're going to, because the pitchers aren't up here, we'll go Nick Martinez. Let's take a look. Nick Martinez does change ups, four seams, cutters, sinkers, curls. We got a lot of pitches. But we want a lefty. We know we want a lefty. So let's see. Eddie Rosario is fun. I don't want Orlando Arcia because he's too low in the lineup. Everyone's talking about Azuna. Kalenic. Dare I go back to Jared Kalenic? I don't know. I need to wait till when there's some things that are a little more official coming up there. I think I'll do that. But let me actually look. Oh, we don't have it on there yet. Yeah. I am running back. I am running back a Trey Dong. That is official. That is an official statement. I don't think I'm gonna take anything else on the Braves. I don't like these home run lines. I like Sale case. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let's see. We'll go to another game. We did the Phillies Twins. I like Bohm or Trey. I'm taking Trey. Brewers and Cubs. Who do we have starting for the Cubs? Let's see. Brewers is Colin Rea, who I do like, and Cubs it's Talon. Yeah, I mean, the Braves don't deserve to be a minus 200 favorite. I think we can all agree. Let's see how Talon's been doing at home the last 4 weeks. He's been pretty darn good. Not so good against righties at home. Last 3 weeks overall, he's been kind of batted around. So let's take a look actually at who would be a good. Let's look at Talon stuff. I think it's a good bounce back for our guys. This is very, very high outs number for Talon. But I guess he's been hitting that. Sure. I guess so. This feels very high. Feels very high for a guy who he's hit it 4 straight against them. I guess, does he have good history? Is that the issue? Colin Rea has good history against the Cubs, and Talon has good history against these guys. So that being said, I think I'm going to fade him. Bruce, you always say they should have. Yeah, they didn't though. Okay, so let's see. I know I want a righty. This last 3 weeks, it's been really bad on that end. Overall against righties, at home against righties or at home against lefties. Righties is a little bit worse. What's the total on this game? I actually kind of might want the under. I don't hate that under. So let me add that in there. I don't hate that under. And if I'm going to do a guy to fade Talon, let's see what his hits line is. So the hits line's 5.5. And he hasn't been as great on it at home. And his ER at home, he's been better in his last 3 starts. So who's got good history against him, though? Rhys Hoskins. That guy's a bum. Let's see. Not taking Bryce Terang. That's a lefty. Perkins, Yelich is no. Contreras slipped lately. Let's see who's hitting on this team. Who's Willie Adames is killing the ball right now. That's those Rhys Hoskins. I hate this. So here's another one where it's like an outlier of a thing. Check this out. Oh, well, I guess it was different because in here it was saying plus 120, plus one of these, and it's not. It's actually minus 115 everywhere. Okay, well, I don't love it as much, but William Contreras has hits against them like all the time, and he loves playing in Wrigley. So I hate Greg Counsell too. So let's see. Oh, I got another thing in 10 minutes. So that was my reminder. Okay. I think the under I like a little bit more than a side on this one. So, but didn't Adames just hit a home run? Yeah, I think it's a little weird that nobody's home runs are plus money. This is kind of like setting up that as if the Cubs are going to mash them. Nobody on the Brewers is plus EV on their home runs, which is a little bit odd to me. All right, going to keep moving along. Let's see. We got Brewers, Cubs, White Sox, Rangers. Who is starting? John Gray, Garrett Crochet, who probably is not going to be a White Sox that much longer. Let's see. How are the Rangers against the left? I mean, Garrett Crochet is awesome. So, which is a problem. Excuse me, guys. Sorry for yawning. I don't want anything in this game. Total's too low. Pitcher might leave. You are going to get to the White Sox bullpen a little quickly. Now let's go to this Royals game. The Royals, who I am pretty much convinced are cheating against Jordan Montgomery. I think we talked about it, but like we all agree, Jordan Montgomery is probably not going pretty deep. So I don't mind taking a look though. Let's see on Montgomery. Who do I want? Oh, that's the wrong side. On Alec Marsh. How's Alec Marsh been, guys? How's he been at home? Crochet under Alice. He's getting trade. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Alec Marsh is terrible. He's terrible against both sides, man. Alec Marsh at home. Both sides just absolutely tank this dude. Lefties the last 4 weeks, righties the last 4 weeks. I think we want a right-handed bat on this side. Actually, let me also make this a little bigger for you guys. Look at that. Right hand. Okay. So who is hitting fastball as well? Is this going to end up being a Christian Walker show? I feel like there's the only right-handed bat we really could ever really take is Christian Walker. Let's see. Versus righties. I don't know. Actually, this heat map leaves a lot to be desired. Let's see. Take a look. Who kind of pops here as? I mean, he stinks against both sides. To be very, very clear. Oh, Lord has been killing it too. Let's see. He's kind of killing that ball. Let's see. Is he one that we want? He had that before. Alec Marsh stinks against this guy. I don't hate Mr. Gurriel. 0 for 9 in the parts of the plate where he like loves to throw it. These guys all stink. Let's see what else we got here. And a lot of the Royals, we got to remember the Royals are cheating at home too. So it's hard one to do. I mean, maybe Cattell, but not. Yeah, I don't know if I love it. Marsh is terrible. Maybe just take the over. I don't know. I gotta retreat back to that one. I'm not huge into it. Okay. This Red Sox Rockies game. I mean, everybody wants Tyler O'Neill, so give the people what they want, right? All right, cool. Tyler O'Neill. Dude, 155 for his bases. Get out of here. This dude stinks. He hit yesterday, and he's doing that. He's not hitting overall well against lefties, despite what everybody says. Devers has to bust out of it at some point, right? Yoshi's not bad. Let's see. Yoshi's had hits in a lot of these games. I don't know. It's not a love. It's a like. So we're gonna have to see. Let's see. Sorry, I just got a note that my daughter got a rock up her nose at daycare. Kids. So okay, let me just see what else there might be. I'll look at these game totals. I think that's going to be it, man. I think that's all that I really love here. I got the, Beto versus Bloss. I don't know. I don't really want to take any A's. So look, man, Trey Turner. I like Vierling again. I like Gunner taking this Burger one out. This Dodgers first 5 team total. Yepes. I still like Judge bases. And I like the under in this Cubs game. So, and O'Neal Cruz. So look, guys, Paredes can always send one to the moon, Ketel Marte is a switch hitter. Yeah, Marsh is terrible. Okay, guys, I'm putting the bets that I did. I'm putting them right there. You can always hit me up. Hopefully you learned something today, but you can always hit me up at Hey Rosenberg. You can slide in my DMs. This was rad. Yeah. And everybody who commented is worth following except for Porter. And he's not here though. So, love Trevor. I've been giving him a lot of grief lately because he's my little brother. So thank you guys for all showing up. We will do more of these. Good luck on your Dinger Tuesday. I will see you soon.